Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this video, which is going to be a full day of eating for fat loss. If you guys just clicked on this video and you suddenly realize that you don't know how much you're eating and you don't know how many calories you should be intaking, or you don't know what your macronutrient goals should be, click this video that I put right up here in the card and I will explain to you exactly how to figure that out. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button, because this information is going to help you succeed and empower you to take the next step on your health and fitness journey. Now, what does that even mean? Because fat loss and different fat loss phases are different for everybody. Well, what it means is that I'm currently in a deficit as far as my calories go. And if you watched my last video, I'll link it above. If you have not, I kind of go through my fat loss journey over the past 6 months. So you would know that I was initially eating about 2,300 calories per day. Currently, I'm eating about 1,500 to 1,600 calories per day. So I am in a deficit as far as calories go. Now, I didn't just drop immediately, almost 800 calories. That happened over a period of 6 months. But today I will be eating about 1,500 to 1,600 calories, and the macronutrient budget that I have to work with today that I will be showing you foods from and how I fit those numbers are 30 grams of fat, 145 grams of protein, and 160 grams of carbohydrates. So I'm going to show you foods that are going to fit my macronutrient budget for today. So if you have a similar macronutrient budget, these may be food items that you can fit into your numbers. This is not to say that you should eat all the exact things that I am eating to get the results that you want, but these are options so you can see how flexible dieting works and how to fit different types of foods into your macronutrient budget. Well, let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start off with 1 whole egg. I'm gonna do about 4 egg whites, maybe 5, and then 1 serving size of these Kodiak Cakes double dark chocolate. So it's a muffin mix, but instead of following the muffin mix recipe, I'm just going to mix in 1 serving size. I think it's 66 grams weighed out, and then I'm gonna mix that with about half a cup of water, and it's gonna come out to a nice pancake consistency. I'm gonna use some of this coconut oil spray, because if you just use straight up coconut oil or butter, which is totally fine if that fits in your macronutrient budget, then do that. But if it doesn't fit in mine, because generally a tablespoon of butter or coconut oil is somewhere between like 14 and 16 grams of fat. That right there is 4 egg whites and 1 whole egg. I'll be adding in a serving size of fat-free mozzarella cheese too. All right, so we've got fat-free, shredded, low moisture part skim mozzarella cheese. Macronutrients will be 0 fat, 2 grams of carbs, 9 grams of protein, 28 grams is what I will be measuring out. I do recommend that instead of measuring things out in like a cup size or a half cup size, just measure out the grams. It's gonna be much more accurate. It's probably not the biggest deal for cheese, but for things like fruits and vegetables, where depending on how you are cutting up your fruit and vegetable, it could be, quite a difference in grams. Guys, I can smell the chocolate coming out of there. It's just like wafting up. It smells so good. This is what meal 1 looks like on MyFitnessPal, and then if you flip your phone sideways, it will show you all of the macronutrients in each item. Make sure you have macronutrients. All right, it is about lunchtime, 11:30 in the morning, and I am going to have, yes, for fat loss, some pizza. So real good pizza. This stuff is incredible. Yes, it is a little small, but check out the macros. 16 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, 4 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of protein. Can you guys guess what is in this? Like, what do you think this crust is made out of? Because my mind was blown when I first read these ingredients. Okay, now that you've had 5 seconds to guess, I'm just gonna tell you. This crust is made out of all-natural chicken breast with Parmesan cheese. Chicken and cheese makes this breast. I'll show you this breast. Makes this crust. Okay, clearly I need some food. I'll show you guys what it looks like after I take it out of the oven. And then in addition to that, I picked up some stuffed mushrooms at H-E-B yesterday. Veggie pizza flavored stuffed mushrooms. The macros on these are incredible. So for 2 stuffed mushrooms, and these are pretty big, it is 45 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein. So I'm just gonna have 2 of those mushrooms and the pizza, and then probably head to Starbucks because I've been doing some client spreadsheet work all morning, but I want to go change up the scenery and my environment, get some decaf coffee, and I'll have a protein shake with that, and I'll show you guys that. But I'm also working on an ebook, so I'm really excited. Hopefully in the next month or so I'll have that releasable to you guys. So that's what's happening. Alright, there we go. Finished products. Beautiful little mushrooms and pizza. Honestly, I mean, it's a pretty tiny pizza. But that's okay. It's quite delicious and it will keep you full for quite a while. Remember, I have 30 grams of fat per day, so it's on a scale of fat macronutrients. This is over half of my fat macronutrients for the day. So you can have things like this during your diet, or during your surplus, or whatever kind of a phase you are with your nutrition, but make sure you know how it factors into your day. These are the 2 items I had for lunch, and those are the calories, and when you flip your phone sideways, you will see all of the macronutrients, carbs, fats, protein, sodium, and sugar for the items. Okay, I'm headed to Starbucks. I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna do a protein shake in my coffee drink, but I am gonna do a grande decaf because it's the weekend, skinny caramel macchiato. So that's gonna be about 22 grams of carbs, mostly sugar, and from the milk, so skim milk still has carbs, and it'll be about 1 gram of fat and like 7, maybe it's 9 grams of protein. I will put the numbers up on the screen here from my Fitness Pal. Most of you might be wondering, well, how does she drink Starbucks every day while she's trying to lose fat and trying to lose weight? I can have it because it fits within my numbers. If I make it fit within my macronutrient numbers. If I don't want to spend my calories and my macronutrients on a coffee one day, but I still want to get some caffeine, then I might go get an iced Americano that is just espresso and water, and then pour my chocolate protein shake in it. But today, since I had that pizza you guys saw, the pizza was only 4 grams of carbs, so I can afford to have some more carbs somewhere else in my day's worth of eating. So I'm gonna have more carbs in my coffee drink, as opposed to carbs that I would have had with maybe a pizza that had more carbohydrates in the actual pizza, or having, I don't know, like a salad or something. But I got my veggies in with those mushrooms, and yeah, so I'm gonna go get my Starbucks and do some more work at Starbucks. About 4:25 p.m. I just got back from Starbucks, and I'm going to have some dinner, which means I'm gonna make some grits, just like an instant pack of grits, so it's no fat, and I think it's 22 carbs and like 2 protein, and then 5 or 6 egg whites. I'll put it on the screen, and another serving of fat-free cheese, but it's gonna be, I think, the singles fat-free cheese instead of the mozzarella shredded cheese. So look at the different options. You can still have different varieties of cheese even if it is fat-free. Not for everybody, but I don't mind the flavor of it. Of course, I prefer full-fat cheese, but at this point in time with my macro budget for my fats, when I only have 30 grams of fats, I choose to put my fat macronutrients elsewhere, like the pizza I had earlier. All right, I used a little bit of minced garlic, and I'm gonna get about 200 and maybe 70, maybe 80 grams of egg whites, and that'll be about 6 egg whites. Since they are 46 grams each, that'll do. I've got 2 H-E-B fat-free singles right here that I will be putting on my eggs. Eggs right there, grits right there, and I will just be pouring that mix in with my eggs when my eggs have cooked through a little bit more. Finished product, we've got a nice big bowl of grits and eggs and cheese and hot sauce. These are the dinner calories in my Fitness Pal for this meal, and you're about to see the Birch Bender's sweet potato pancake and waffle mix I made to go along with this meal. All right, you guys, I'm on to the next meal, which is actually hopefully gonna be, it will be my final meal of the day. It is gonna be more pancakes. Actually, no, I'm gonna make waffles with these. So it's pancake or waffle mix and Birch Benders. Birch Benders was kind enough to send me this pancake mix. I'm so excited. Sweet potato. It's so good. So good. And guess what the best part is? There's no fat in this. Not a single gram, not a bit. 0 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein per serving. Each serving is 1/4 cup or 35 grams of the dry mix. And then it is a little deceiving, so when they show you how to make the mix, it's not exactly according to the serving size. So I generally mix 1 serving size of the dry mix with about 1/4, maybe 1/3 cup of water. But put it at the consistency that you like best, and that's how you're gonna like it best. That's how it'll come out right. But about 1/4 to 1/3 cup of water is usually good. Sometimes I add an egg or an egg white just for a little bit of extra protein. But tonight it is just gonna be almost 2 whole servings of that pancake mix. All right, I have to show you the coolest waffle maker of all time. It's a vertical waffle maker. Check this out. Vertical, you just pour your ingredients right in. Now, it is hard to put ingredients like bacon or chocolate chips or anything that won't actually get through the little pouring, the hole that you pour through. But for waffles that you don't want to put any like additional ingredients in, like blueberries or chocolate chips or bacon or anything like that, it's so cool and it's so easy. You just pour it right in, it beeps at you when it's ready, and then you open it up when it's done. Look at that. So not quite a full complete waffle, but still looking delicious. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks so good. And to go with my waffle, I'm going to have 1 enlightened ice cream bar. This is the sea salt caramel flavor. Super pumped about that. They are absolutely divine. Well, let me tell you guys, 80 calories per popsicle or frozen yogurt bar, and macros, 80 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 17 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 7 grams of protein. That's pretty darn awesome. And this, guys, the consistency of this is just, it's almost like marshmallowy. It is just, it's so good. You've got to go try it. Thank you, Enlightened Ice Cream, for sending me the coupon for a free box of this ice cream because it's dynamite. All right, everyone, that concludes my full day of eating for fat loss for you guys. My totals I will put on the screen here from MyFitnessPal: 143 grams of protein, 163 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. And my fiber goal, I was a little under on my fiber. Generally, I like to get around 20 to 25 grams of fiber, and I'm usually pretty close most days. I was a little lower today, but I was a little more yesterday because I had some more vegetables yesterday than normal. So, you know, it all evens out. It's okay as long as you're aware of the amount that you should be getting and you're actively trying to get it every day. That's what's important. So that's everything I had to eat today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got something informative out of it. I hope you feel empowered to know that you don't have to starve yourself or eat, you know, chicken and broccoli and tilapia and asparagus all day long to achieve your fat loss goals. You can absolutely enjoy things like pancakes and waffles and, you know, fat-free items like fat-free pancakes and low-fat ice cream, and you can still get your fiber content. You can still get your fruits and your vegetables, but you can enjoy these other things too, like that pizza. Like, there's so many cool things out there that you can enjoy and still achieve your weight loss or your fat loss or your muscle gain goals. You'll have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys next time. Comment below if this video helped you out or if you want to see more of this. Trust me, I've got tons of food coming up for you guys. So I will be showing other low-fat, fat-free options and grocery hauls and things like that if you are on a low-fat diet. Remember that my low-fat and my low-carb and my protein goals are different from yours, so if you are on a similar diet, please use what I have shown you today as examples of what may work for you, but do not copy exactly what I have done, okay? Thanks again so much. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, because you are getting free, awesome, empowering content that is going to help you change your life and take the next step in your weight loss journey. So I will see you guys next time. Love you. Have a good night. Fitness Empowerment by Danny, a brand dedicated to flexible nutrition, macronutrient tracking, and a lifestyle without unhealthy extremes.